You don't want the bad news, you don't want it. There is no key coming, we're going to another farm. Shut up!
Just got to the pop-up location.
I'm going into the hair locker now, boy.
We are at the Puresport Paris Pop-Up 2024.
Nah,
second fastest marathon.
Scottish. One of Scotland's greatest ever distance runners.
Okay.
And parkrun world record.
So here at Puresport HQ, we've got Andy Butcher, double Olympic finalist and parkrun world record holder. I brought Andy in today because some of our most popular products, you've all tried them before, our Puresport Performance socks. We've actually developed a new sock with the help of Andy. Andy, talk us about these socks.
Jeez. Together we've kind of changed the sock into more sort of my style for performance racing sock. It's like much nicer material for me and for your feet, and on race day it's going to give you that fast feeling so you can smash your PBs every single time you hit the start line. So I'm going to be racing in these for my next few races.
Yeah, so when actually developing this sock, I think the most important thing that you mentioned was the fact that you wanted a fibre that had more density to it. I think a lot of people obviously like how light and almost free that our nylon elastine blend is, but especially when taking this reference, going for a slightly thicker rib as well, it just really works to give, I guess, a runner like you that traction in those points where you have a lot of pressure when you're running. And I think as well, still going off the kind of favoured high nylon elastine blend we went for, but just really honing in on the density, the ribbing around the belly of the sock as well, has just now allowed us to create a more compact sock, which I actually think would be a great one for more of the winter conditions. So I guess us developing this silhouette inevitably is actually, I guess, forecasted our winter collection, how that's gonna look.
Yeah, they're mega, absolute mega sock. Let's put them to test and see what we can do.
My mind run deep in my thoughts when I didn't have it.
Okay, welcome to Run Club. We've got a special guest tonight. We've got Andy Butcher here.
Today we're going to be doing 600 meter reps at 5k pace.
100 if you ask me. I was trying to pay the bills just like last week. I was trying to sell the deal just like
Tough. 400 to go, 1 lap to go, then we're done.
It's in my DNA to have hope and make a way. Good energy will hit that MJ fade away. Miss me with the hate in. Now run out today. Stayed in my lane, did complain.
Sweet. So we're just about to head off to King's Cross, Euston, King's Cross, St Pancras, to get the Eurostar to Paris. It's been a big week this week. We lost Monday because of the bank holiday, but that was probably well timed with a big week for Puma last week. Give everyone a chance to recharge the batteries, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday have absolutely flown by. So been getting ready for Paris. All the kit arrived on Tuesday, which was really cool. I sort of think like there's often like moments in Puresport that you remember that are really special, and I think opening the kit on Tuesday was one of those ones for me. There was a slight bit of relief always when those things come and the design looks good and the logos are placed in the right way, but I think there's been so many people to bring those race kits to life through the design, through the manufacturing, through the bringing them into the UK, to getting them here to us, the office, and see the team all around looking at those. I think it was a really cool moment. So we're all packed and ready. We're taking all the race vests in our suitcases to make sure that they get there, and the rest of the stuff's all gone in the van. Let's get to the Eurostar and get out there. Went out for my last 10k of the week just then. I'm not feeling like someone who's running a marathon on Sunday, let's just say that.
Going to Paris.
You don't want the bad news, you don't want it. Huh? You don't want the bad news. The lock and the keys have been stolen for the apartment, so they're trying to find a new apartment for us.
Shut
You
up.
don't want to see the video I just took. But I'm speaking to him right now, look. That's our locker. Brad, look, smoke, bro. Someone run it up. Someone's in the bed now. It's crazy how you guys are left 13 hours after us and we only got here 20 minutes before you.
Owen and Harry left at 6 AM this morning with the van with everything for the pop-up, thinking they'd get here nice and early, drop all the bits off, park the van, come get the apartment. We got the Eurostar at 6 o'clock. We've just got here. These guys have only been here 20 minutes. They left at 6 this morning. They've been on like a 14-hour day. Basically, they've got to the apartment. They've gone to go inside and someone's broken into the key bit where the keys are kept and like robbed the key, so they can't get into the apartment. Not only that, but they've got nowhere to park the van, so they've had to go park the van an hour outside of Paris and then come an hour back in, and they're stressing, and now they can't even get the keys for the pop-up tomorrow. So all in all, hasn't been a great day for these boys, but we'll figure it out.
What these lot don't know is I just called the owner, cooked. There are no keys coming right now. She's sending us another apartment on the other side of the city. Should you see the reaction?
Yeah, you got
The good news or the bad news?
We'll start with bad.
Well, we have to because there's no good news.
Sick.
She's sending us another link now. There is no key coming. We're going to another apartment. Shut up! What is this?
I'm telling you, the quest continues.
Encore et encore, et toi et moi, c'est jusqu'à la gare.
Everyone's rushing to get in so they can get the good bedrooms.
Good morning, world.
Welcome back to Paris. Day 2 here. We made it through the night. That was a stressful evening, but we're out here.
Bonjour. So it's Friday morning. Just got to the pop-up location, setting up the pop-up location, and yeah, today's just gonna be a day of setting up, and tomorrow is the big day.
Oh, that is Parisian.
Dans la tête c'est carré, sur le terrain comme Mbappé. Petit des babi, j'ai tout donné pour la musique.
We're almost finished.
Je fais pas des gamets, toujours en Tawala Noussi. Dans la tête c'est carré.
Friday, day before the pop-up. Pop-up's tomorrow morning. We've just set up, finished in here, come and have a look. So obviously we've just got a range of our products in here, fan favourite socks in here as well. These probably be one of my favourite pieces we've done so far. This is the Paris singlet, Paris on the front, detailing on the back. We've actually added in the route for Paris Marathon, which I think is a nice little touch. And then we've got some detailing here, race day singlet, date, Paris, and then obviously one of 100, because we've only made 100 of these. First time we've done like race day half tights. We've got the Paris logo on there. These have got no pockets on the side like a usual one, but we do have the pocket on the back. And then hoodies and t-shirts, same detailing on the back as the race singlet. You've got the route on the back there, one of 100. Logos on the front. These are real nice hoodies, so buzzing. Tomorrow's gonna be good. 5K run after everyone's got their bits and bobs, and then go for a couple of croissants and rest up for the marathon. Last year was actually our first ever marathon pop-up activation that we did in Paris. It was sick, it was a bit off the cuff. This year we've managed to secure like unbelievable space. It's a bit rustic, it's a bit old school, it's a bit Parisian, but we like it. We've actually got the first time on debut our new packaging. Let me show you the new packaging. Big fan of this. So we went for like this matte black finish with our original line work on here, which is the same as what's on our packaging. So for the first time ever, we've got like packaging for our apparel that matches the packaging for our products, which I'm secretly buzzing about. A little note, and then on the inside, this is where your item will be. Slides out real nice. Paris t-shirt, small. A brush. Buzzing to get these out into people's hands tomorrow. It's the first time they're going to see it. It's not even been on socials yet, so buzzing. Shakeouts tomorrow. There's about 180 people on the Strava already, so I'm hoping there's going to be about 180, 200 people come down. Might have to get a bit of a queue down here. That look good. And then yeah, we've got hoodies, we've got t-shirts, we've got the race day singlets, half tights, all the good stuff ready for people to run on Sunday. It's going to be sick.
When you put these things on, you never really know how many people are going to turn up. When we looked at the Strava and saw like 225 people were turning up for this, I was honestly like blown away, because this whole Run Clubs thing started as just like us getting outside, moving our bodies after work one day, because we were like, had this pent up energy from sitting behind laptops. We realised actually running's sick, like I feel real good doing it. Let's put it out to the world and see if anyone wants to come along. So the fact it's got to this, and we can travel to other cities around the world, 200 people turn up to come run with us. Honestly, it like blows my mind. So thank you so much for coming. It really means a lot to us. Thank you.
Paris. We are at the Puresport Paris Pop-Up 2024.
Phone started jumping, what a day. Swear to God I need it, now I can't afford to wait. I just had a fan hit me up from Kuwait. Told him this would happen and we not a minute late.
Buzzing, brother.
Singlet and super option. Where are you from? Paris.
Got a mill. Check the numbers, fam, I swear I'm getting paid. I'm a don just like the Perrier. It's one time when I'm looking at a face. On the low like I'm pushing up the bass. Told him come down and I'll meet him at a gate.
It's been unreal. I mean, we were blown away when we first got out the taxi at 8:45 and there was people queuing. We were like, oh gosh, how many people are going to have? Thank you to everyone who waited. We were just blown away by how many people came. So, moral of the story is, next year, bigger shop, more quantity.
Swear to God I need it, now I can't afford to wait. I just had a fan hit me up from Kuwait. Told him this would happen and we not a minute late.
What you sat on? 407. Alright, we can pick that up. Oh, Paul's still got it, boy. Right, going into the hurt locker now, boy. Woo! Love that. Yeah, the boys. Whatever, he smashed it. What'd you get? 258. 258? Yeah, how'd you do? 309. Yes, bro. How'd you get on?
Yeah, good.
Yeah?
Good. Fought the demons there, but it was good. Probably went as good as I could have, to be fair. If you don't do the mahi, you can't get the treats sometimes.
Yeah.
But it was good. I love seeing people out there.
So sick.
Can we go get a mean photo of the Arctic Trail?
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
You feel like you're running faster, and then the little time comes in your ear and you're getting slower.
Yeah. Oh, does it tell you in your ear?
Well, yeah, it just says like what the splits are.
Yeah.
It was mega. It's so cool to see people out there in the Puresport jerseys and then like
Yeah, I
the
saw a
socks
lot.
and some good fist bumps and stuff. There was
Yeah.
a really cool moment with a guy where he was like putting the work in. I just went past him. I was like, come on, this 10's where you work, and then just hold on. And you could see just like lit up a bit, like seeing someone in you. So yeah, it was super cool. Had a sick moment in the at the start line as well. Saw a boy in pink socks and went up to him and like fist bumped him, and he was looking at me like, bro, what are you up to? I was like, oh look. And he was like, oh yeah. Oh, it was cool. But good.
Love it. Love it.
Ready for a pan au chocolat and a large beer, s'il vous plaît.
I haven't done the training, so the pacing strategy was go out hard, get some minutes in the bank because you're going to need them later on. So first half was in a 1:26, so I had 4 minutes in the bank, I knew that. And then when you saw me at 39k and I got full on cramp in my hammies, I thought it was game over. I was like, I'm done, it's done. The dream is done. And then I had second wind after I stretched them out. I must have stopped for a minute, right, to stretch my hammies. And then the last 2k, I don't know, I just had to send it. I think I did a 3:56 in kilometre 41. I fucking sent it the last time to make it, so job done, bro. I might be done with marathons now though.
Yeah.
Stick to, I might have to just go back to gym and just bench again. Feels way better than this. I'm going to have to get the biggest gap in the traffic to get across because I'm just going to be waddling.
Do you reckon you want to get on this side or over there?
You know what I mean? Like, because like it's like once you get to a certain point, it's even like so hard to knock 5 seconds a kilometre off your time. Yeah. You know what I mean? So if you're like closing out close to your time, you actually know like 40 minutes out whether you're going to make it or not. Yeah. It's like a game of cricket. If you know, like, you know you're going to lose, but it's going to take 3 hours. I did love seeing that little downhill for the last kilometre though. Yes, that was good for morale.
Oh my god, bro, I was caning it down there. 3:56 my second to last kilometre. 3:56 my second to last, because I had to fucking bro. I was going to make it under 3, I had to shift the last 2 kilometres. Dead.
Hey, like, I don't know how, but in the first 5k, I was going past people who were walking.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
There was a guy walking pretty much from the start.
I mean, probably here.
I got 2 holes in my socks.
It's going to take me a few here.
Yeah, good. Execute the race plan. That's what it's all about.
What time were you going for and what did you get?
Sub 3 and 2:58. Yeah!
She crossed, and then she crossed with her suitcase, and then she froze, and she went, I'm so sorry, and I hit her so hard, I had to like, I like held onto her arm and like lowered her down to the ground as she was falling with her suitcase. I felt so bad, but I was like, I got splits, bro, like, I'm sorry, but I gotta go.
Proud of you boys, that was sick.
Yeah,
Je sais pas, faut qu'on soit... We came, we saw We conquered. Simi.
Right, we're gonna spin it.
We go again in Boston next week.
We're now off back to the Popup. We're opening the Popup back up again just for a bit of a meet spot for all the people that ran the marathon. Go back, write our times up on the wall, give everyone a bit of a congratulations, see how people got on, and then find ourselves a bit of food later on.
Paris Marathon done, over and out.
Igor, that's a cool one.
Have you seen that? What's that? So George is chasing with the camera, and then I keep running, and then he stops, and then Igor's running up the side with a line bike, gives it to George. George jumps on the line bike and stuff. Nah. Is that video of it?
Before you came, glitched out.
Here we go, troops.
Oh, because you were talking to me the whole time. I had to stop.
Oh, cookie pizza.
Fully like stopped, and I was
Lucky it's got 8 slices.
I respect that. How many seconds?
How good does that taste?
You got 29.
That is banger.
But it makes sense now.
I don't think you can fix those socks, bro. I think they're done.
Yeah, but those socks are the game over.
Those socks didn't want smoke.
Do you want to buy some? There's some in there.
At one point he was behind me and I threw my bottle because the lid was on it. It like flipped up like this, caught the edge of the bin, exploded, and the whole thing just covered him. And I turned around, all the water was all over him. I was like, I'm sorry, bro.
When you went and picked up your bib at the expo, there was like a section there, there's all these water bottles. I mean, Jenny, oh sweet, let's go get some water. And then went over there and she was, oh, and do you know what to do? And we're like, oh yeah, can we have some water? She's like, yeah, so tomorrow you get your water, and then you got to look for these bins and then throw them in the bins. And we're like, yeah, but what about some water now? She's like, oh no, I don't need water.
Yeah. I was empty bottles on the side. I was like,
it was just like a dinner. James just made a group called the Hackney Ticket Exchange. And just said at the top of the group, hey guys, if anybody's got tickets or wants to, or is looking for tickets, just do them in here. And the group had like 200 people in it, and tickets were just flying around. So someone would build a post like, yeah, I've got one, and then someone would like shotgun that one, and it was just flying. And then we had a call with the Hackney organisers, and she came straight on the call, and she was like, are you guys like exchanging tickets? And James was like, no, we're not exchanging tickets. She's like, we've heard that you've got a group where you're like exchanging tickets. You're not, as Hackney, we're not allowed to exchange tickets because we don't do name swaps and whatever. And James was like, no, definitely we wouldn't do that. She's like, James, I'm in the group, you're the admin.
like, oh, it says at the bottom that you created this group. And I was like, oh, that group.
That
oh,
group.
yeah, wow.
Oh, you mean that? Meant to have a Wi-Fi guy coming between 8 and 12, so try not to miss him. So it's Thursday today, a bit of a hectic week this week because we got back from Paris sort of Monday afternoon. So we're on a bit of a short turnaround, but I mean Paris was just like awesome. You know, it was our first international pop-up that was sort of done by ourselves, not in collaboration with anyone. To have a queue like that, you know, for the team to pull together and make that come off and to get to meet so many customers, both from the UK but also international, was a really, really cool moment for the brand. So came away from the Saturday buzzing, and then on the Sunday, James and I got to run the marathon, which was pretty cool as well. And then this week it's just been back on the grind. We had a bit of bad news last week on some delays to a new product that we're releasing, and also some of the apparel. So this week's been a lot of like trying to move things around, fit things in, and try and make things work with the new timeline. I always sort of say to people, like, running a business and effectively is just problem solving. Like, you're getting thrown problems all the time, and how can you make things work? So this week's been a lot of that, and then building into this weekend, James and I head off to Boston tomorrow with George for the Boston Marathon. We've got a shakeout happening out there. We've got some cool Boston kit happening as well, which people are excited about. And then this weekend is the last weekend before the London Marathon. So all those people who've been doing the 16-week marathon training plan, this is the last week for them before we've got the big shakeout next week. So like always, it's all go at Puresport.